No! Oh! Oh, just get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Get up. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Hey, welcome everyone. It's time for that show known as the Good Improv Show. Your favorite show.
And thank you for being here.
Yeah, we're it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's holiday, December holiday month here.
Yep.
Where we all scream at the night, so it starts not devouring the sun. I think that's what the idea
Pretty
is.
classic tradition.
Yeah. So as a consequence, we are going to be doing holiday-themed things for you all month, and our suggestion is going to be a holiday-themed suggestion.
From you.
Yeah.
Indeed. We did a Twitter poll. 12 people voted. And most of them voted for Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Boom.
We also sent out the ask on the other places. And thank you to everyone who sent in suggestions.
Yeah.
We really appreciate
Thanks,
that.
everybody.
Also, a big thank you to our 86 subscribers on YouTube. We know tomorrow you'll be 1 million, so we just wanted to give you a shout out today.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, let's we're gonna do some stuff, some little scenes, some little skits, inspired by the Christmas classic, Home Alone.
So-
Hey, Mom, Dad.
Yeah? What is it?
You know how that one Christmas 7 years ago, you guys left for France and left me home alone. And then the next Christmas, we all went to a holiday, but I ended up in New York. I was alone. And then the next 5 or 8 Christmases after that, I've lost count now. Like every Christmas, I've woken up and you guys have just been gone. Mm-hmm. Are you doing it intentionally? Are you doing this on purpose? Because I mean, the first time I was like, "Wow, what a weird thing that just happened. What are the odds?" You know. And then the next time I was like, "Wow, what are the chances? 2 years in a row." But it's been like the 5th year now, and I'm really concerned that you guys are actually starting to just not want to be near me at Christmas. And
We're giving you a gift. That's your Christmas gift.
That's right.
me being home alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You enjoy gifts, don't you?
You know, I do enjoy gifts, but you know that burglars keep trying to break in. I mean, they're getting harder and harder to fight off.
We pay those burglars.
You pay them? You pay them?
They better be getting harder. We're paying good money.
Exactly.
The last one was like a gang. Like there was like at least 6 or 7 people.
They seem to have no problem with the first two.
Well, yeah, they were idiots, but I mean, this is the last. I mean, I had to kill a guy the last time. Like my traps have to get more and more elaborate.
Part of the Christmas magic.
Yeah, we wanted to give you a good education and have Christmas magic.
Well, maybe this Christmas, if you guys could like stay home, maybe we could have a Christmas as a family.
You don't want a gift this year?
Well, no, I mean, I maybe my gift could be, hey, I mean, why don't we just have Christmas together as a family? You know, we eat Christmas dinner.
I mean, I'm sorry, but we've already paid the Yakuza to...
The Yakuza? You're studying the Yakuza?
Yes.
Well, you said that gang was no problem, so
Well,
we wanted to give you a real surprise this year.
Oh my God! I mean, I don't even know if I can fight off the Yakuza.
Well, you're going to find out.
Oh, jeez. I gotta start setting up my traps now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Exactly. It's Christmas. You got to prepare for this.
Guess I'll go to the hardware store.
This is excellent. Rather than send him to, Harvard and to college, have him do this.
Yeah, exactly.
We cut to the hardware store. Hey, hi. I was wondering, I need to set up several traps in my home to fight off the Yakuza.
How'd you get yourself in trouble with the Yakuza?
Oh, my parents. Something my parents
Okay,
set
listen.
up.
I don't want to know the story, okay?
Okay, well, all right.
I can't sell you anything if you're going to be messing with the Yakuza, okay? They own the debt to this place.
Oh.
They kind of have me over a barrel right now.
Oh, geez.
so-
Well, I mean, I just needed some like poles, some rakes.
Don't even tell me your plan. I don't really want to know
Oh,
the
okay,
plan.
yeah. Okay, so what if I'm just hypothetically asking for things to do some yard work around my house?
I can help you with that. Rakes are
Okay.
down aisle 4.
All right. Do you have any flamethrowers?
What would you be using that for?
Rodents?
Aisle 7.
Aisle 7. Okay. All right. Arsenic or any other kind of poisonous.
Okay, and what would that be used for? You're going to kill the rodents with the flamethrower.
Yeah, well, I mean, the ones that survive, I'm going to have a nice tub of water for them that's laced with arsenic. So they'll be hot after the flamethrower, right? So they'll have a drink and go, oh, thank goodness. And,
Okay, well, it's also in 7, pest
okay,
control.
all right. Lye. Do you have any lye?
Lye.
Yeah, lye. Like something that'll really blind you if it gets in your eyes.
What do you mean it gets in your eyes?
Well, it's in theory, so I know how to be careful with it.
Aisle 3.
Aisle 3. Thank you very much. I need to make something spring-loaded that's gonna snap up that I can attach the rakes to.
Sorry, attach the rakes? I thought you were doing yard work with those
Well,
rakes.
yeah, but I have high trees that I need to reach the leaves for, so I need to snap it. And then, so I
pull some of the leaves down.
Do you have
Okay.
like a bear trap I could put them on, or something spring-loaded? So anything?
Oh, sure, yeah, we got some bear traps there in
All
aisle
right,
5.
excellent. Aisle 5. Thank you so much, sir. I'll go get these items and I'll come back and pay you.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Hey, Justin, it's me, Charlie Yakuza.
Oh, hey, Charlie. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
What's up? It's weird. I was just talking to somebody about the Yakuza earlier. It's weird that I happened to meet you. Your last name's Yakuza.
The Yakuza?
Yeah, the clan. You know, the Japanese mafia.
Right.
Yeah.
And you would have no reason to believe that I'm part of the Japanese mafia just because my last name happens to be Yakuza.
It's a weird coincidence, that's for sure. Honestly, I've never noticed it until just now.
You've never noticed it until now? I got bullied for it a lot during high school.
Yeah, I guess it never occurred to me that, your last name was the name of the Japanese mafia.
Huh.
You're always just Charlie to me, you know?
Why did you think I was sustaining all those beatings then?
I just assumed you were annoying.
I was pretty annoying, wasn't I?
Yeah, I remember you just every once in a while you just make that weird sound just for no reason, just to see if people can still hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, can you still hear me?
Yeah,
That sound?
that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just here at the hardware store buying some stuff to set up my house tonight for a Christmas thing I got to do. Well, what are you doing?
Well, my wife divorced me because I would yell out, "Hey, can you still hear me?" I've been going to therapy to try to get rid of that tick.
Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if you need somewhere to be at Christmas, you can come over to my place. I'm just going to be setting up the house for some company I've got coming over. You can help me set up if you want.
Thanks. That
Hey.
sounds great.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you mind if I bring my Japanese weapons? I have a lot of katanas, some throwing stars, a lot of nunchucks.
Your last name's Yakuza, and you also have a bunch of Japanese weapons?
I don't see the connection there.
Well, don't you think people are going to just go, hey, what are you trying? You're not Japanese, so...
I do it for fitness.
Oh, okay. Oh, you work out with them.
You don't have to be Japanese to own these things.
No, I guess not. No. What?
I also enjoy sake. It's
well,
the Japanese...
Yeah, the wine, right? The beer.
But I suppose you probably think you have to be Japanese to enjoy that,
No,
too, huh?
I've seen people drink sake before. What ethnicity is the name Yakuza, anyway? Like, where's your family originally from for Yakuza? Where'd you...
Oh, we're from the European part of the Eastern Islands.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Then why don't you come on over about 8 o'clock? We'll set the house up, and usually these guys that show up around 10ish, maybe 11. So that's setting up the house.
Okay.
There should be plenty of time.
Well, I like to stay up all night to practice my other hobby, which is walking silently, kind of tiptoeing,
Oh,
so no one can hear me, and doing like silent cartwheels.
okay.
and
Well,
silent
just be
backflips.
careful because there's I'm going with some of the classics, so there's going to be a lot of grease and tar and micro machines on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So just be careful around that stuff.
All right. Thanks.
All
Thanks
right.
for taking me in,
Hey,
buddy.
no problem. We'll see you tonight.
Okay.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
I saw you wearing a name tag that says, Justin, I'm a stranger to you.
Oh yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me where to find this address here, please? This address. I'm supposed to... It's kind of embarrassing. I'm a member of the Yakuza. I'm supposed to meet up and kill this kid. If
Oh.
you could just give me the address, that would be...
Oh, just where that address is?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What you do, this is the hardware store, right?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
what you got to do is you want to go outside, and then you want to head down Main Street.
Okay.
4 lefts,
4 lefts,
2 rights.
2 rights. Okay, got
And
it.
that's the kind of the cul-de-sac.
Okay,
It's the house right at the end.
perfect.
Okay, but hey, just a heads up, just a tip, okay? The front walk is really, really icy. So
Okay.
if everyone just went to the back door, I'm doing you a huge favor, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks for that. You know, I mean, you know what? I was actually thinking of killing you afterwards to leave no witnesses. But I have a pretty good feeling about you. You seem like a really nice guy.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Hey, hey, welcome to America.
Yeah, thanks. It's how's my English okay?
Oh, it's amazing.
I've been practicing
couldn't
for years
believe
for
it.
this
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
actually.
I mean, it's perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been working very hard to eliminate all traces of an accent.
We cut to the trial where he is on trial for the manslaughter of several Japanese people.
All right, call to order. The trial of Justin DeVoe begins now. Now, Justin, you stand accused of slaughtering more than 15 members of the Japanese Yakuza, several of whom had diplomatic ties back to the Prime Minister of Japan, and therefore had diplomatic immunity. Now, we have the prosecutor here who's going to lay out his case. He's going to let us know exactly why you deserve the death penalty.
Understood.
I'm sorry, I have to object, Your Honor.
What?
I have to object. I took on this case on the understanding that he was facing the death penalty, where he would be made deaf. He wouldn't be able to hear any sounds.
Is that even a thing, Your Honor?
I know, of course that's not a thing. That's absurd. What kind of punishment is that?
Well, does sound pretty awful.
I mean, it sounds kind of peaceful to me. You know how often I have to hear arguments? It's all day long. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, the law was recently amended to include the death penalty, and I thought that that's what you were trying to institute on this man. And I can't in good conscience try to argue for a case where he's going to be killed. He's going to have his life taken
That's
from
just
him.
great.
Can maybe he just be beaten up to maybe the point of death?
And then he dies? He has to die for the execution to happen.
That was my understanding. That's usually how it works, yeah.
Okay.
Look, I've already taken a sizable bribe from the Yakuza to rule his death.
Oh, hey, they're paying me too.
Yeah, but they're paying you.
Yeah.
And you're botching the case.
Am I?
They're going to come after you.
Oh, this is my first case out of law school.
These guys are serious, right? These guys were way harder than that gang last year.
They looked pretty serious when
Yeah.
they slammed that briefcase of money down and they said, "Here, now do the thing."
Didn't they also say you will die if you don't? That's what they told me.
I can't really hear out of this ear, and I was sort of turned this way.
Okay, so you're just like highly in tune with deaf issues then.
I am an advocate.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, all of this is in the trial record at this point. Yes, I could do a summary judgment, like a summary execution. I could just like have the bailiff kill you here.
I mean, I would speed things up, I guess.
Wouldn't have to worry about the pesky trial and all the back and forth.
And then we could have lunch at that tasty Japanese restaurant.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds great actually.
Yeah, the French Yakuza.
Okay, well let's get a bailiff in here, and if you would just shoot Mr. DeVoe in front of us, that's my ruling.
We cut to a meeting of the wet bandits. Guys, I don't think that I can be a wet bandit anymore. I'm tired.
What?
I'm tired of wetting my pants at every crime scene.
What?
That's not
That's not what the thing.
at all.
You've been wetting your pants at every crime scene?
Yes,
No.
that's what we do.
No.
Hold on.
no.
Is that what I thought? All the houses we were robbing stunk, but you're the one who's there peeing yourself.
That's what we were supposed to do. Rob the places and then pee, leave our scent.
No. We plug the sinks and then turn them on so that the house floods.
Yeah, making the charges against us much more significant if we're ever to get caught.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you guys are getting irritated. I go to wash my hands after peeing my pants.
Yeah, and unplug all the rags from the sink so you can try to wash
We
your
were wondering
hands.
what the hell you were doing and why you fell into the water.
Well, I was wondering what the hell you guys were doing. We agreed to be the wet bandits. We had totally different
So
understandings
you
of what
assumed
that
it
meant.
just meant wet your pants at every how
You wet yourself. That's what you do. Plus, we're bandits. It made sense to me at the time. I just drank in a bunch of water. I thought we all knew how much we had all, our bladders were full.
But yeah, my bladder's full on a job sometimes, but I just use the
Hold
toilet
it.
in the house.
Or
for
just
rubbing.
hold it.
Look,
Plugging the sinks?
Yeah.
Really? That's kind of rude, you know?
well, we're also robbing their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do it not in a rude way.
I do it in a rude way. I smash a bunch of stuff.
I'll fart when I'm in there sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I fart a little bit when I pee.
Sometimes I go into the master bedroom. I just roll around on the bed, look through the drawers.
Me too. I rolled around. My pants are all wet from having
Oh,
wet myself.
okay. No,
I rolled
now that's-
around on all the
Yeah,
beds.
that's rude now. That's rude.
I think we're
Sat on all
really
the
losing the
couches.
spirit of what we're setting out to do here.
All we want to do is rob houses and then cause a lot of wet property damage to let people know that we're the guys doing it.
Yeah.
Now, what does it mean to cause damage? Because I have caused damage.
Well, I meant caused. I misspoke there.
Yeah,
Okay.
clearly.
All right, I'm glad none of us is an informant. That's for sure. None of us are secretly working for the feds.
Why would you even say that?
Because I'm happy that that's the situation. That none of
Now
us are.
both of us think you're working for the
Of
feds.
course,
What?
immediately.
Why would you think that?
Well, I mean, it's like if I said, if you said, oh hey, how's your dad, and I said I didn't murder him, what would you assume automatically?
Then he murdered
No,
him,
but he didn't.
obviously.
I would assume that he didn't murder him because that's what he said.
But then why would I bring it up? That's the point. That's
Yeah.
why it's so weird. No one was talking about informants or
Exactly.
feds or anything, and then you just
not
bring
even
it up.
on the table. We were talking about how you were botching the robberies. And that actually fits in line with an informant, now doesn't it? Because you'd be trying to, go along, but not actually do any crimes.
You know what? I think we should switch it up, guys. Don't think we should be the wet bandits at all.
Okay, what are you thinking? Dry bandits?
What?
Everybody's the dry
That's just
bandits.
regular bandit. How about the fire bandits? Go more than dry.
Even more dry.
Yeah, and then we could leave a note that says you're fired, like they think they lost their job on their pillow.
That would burn up in the fire, though. They
Trying to
wouldn't
start
see
the
it.
home
What fire?
on fire.
The fire we'd set.
Why the hell would we set a fire? We're not the arsonists. We're not the dry arsonists.
You know what? Maybe your first instinct was right. Maybe you should quit the team, right? Maybe this sort of stuff isn't for you. Maybe you
What?
should try something else, right? Like maybe a different career path would be more in line with your skill set.
Yeah.
Like maybe you want to be a plumber, clean up after all the damage in there.
Yeah, we can tip you off as to what houses we're going to do, and you just happen to be in the area.
Be
Hey,
a
I'm
plumber
a plumber
for the house.
Well, you guys
Fix
would be
this.
creating business for plumbers with your sink plugging
Right.
technique.
Boy, that's our point. That's
Yes,
what you're
that's right.
saying.
You're trying to create business for plumbers. Why?
But you're just saying if you became a plumber, we'd help you create business.
Right.
We're trying to help you out.
Right. It has nothing to do with us creating. That's not the objective at all.
You know what? We're good bandits.
Yes, we are good bandits.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
two of us.
The two of us are
Very
good.
good bandits. Hell of a team.
Don't know about you.
Harry and Marv, and then what? Frank? Who's doesn't even flow with the
doesn't
names.
work with the
3 is a magic number. All right? Harry and Marv and Frank could be the Beatles of crime.
Look. We're about to hit it big. All right. We got to do this one street in this one fancy neighborhood where there's nobody home in any of these houses.
Yeah.
And so I don't think you're gonna work with us here. I think it's best if we do this street alone.
Yeah, we'll do the street alone, okay?
Yeah.
Well, beware. Because I think you're doomed.
Well, why do you think we're doomed?
I think you're doomed because I think you'll encounter some type of smart child.
What? Why
Idiotic. Why would we
Why would that
encounter a
happen?
smart child?
Just a smart child? Where's his parents?
I don't know. Out getting a pizza? I
I'm
don't
getting
know.
a pizza.
On Christmas, they're getting a
Gambling.
pizza.
Probably gambling and probably, I don't know, a bingo hall maybe. Maybe a dance.
Why would they leave their kid home alone?
You know how irresponsible you'd have to be to leave a child home alone like that?
Yeah, that would be horrible. And plus, they'd be just coming home later that night. So
Yeah.
if the kid's home, the parents would be coming home,
Yeah,
right? Unless
everyone
they're
comes
away
home.
somewhere for a week and can't get back.
There's no way somebody's just gonna leave their child alone in their home.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what, I got on an airplane, didn't even notice he wasn't there. Like, who is this person?
Like what are the weird set of circumstances that would have to have like maybe there's a neighborhood kid that was just there, so when they counted the kids, they counted the neighborhood kid and by mistake.
Well, no, obviously they'd have some sort of babysitter or some sort of something to watch their kid if
Okay.
they're
Of
out.
course they would.
Good.
Or a dog, some sort of vicious dog or something.
Look, there's no chance a smart kid is gonna be any significance to any robbery we're about to do
That's
here.
right.
Okay.
That's right. We're gonna be the wet bandits forever. No one's ever gonna catch us.
Never.
Good luck.
Thanks. We cut to another gang. Yeah, we wanted to call you in here. We don't think it's working out with you and the gang.
What?
What?
Are you sure?
Well, yeah. I mean, we were just, we were pulling that one job.
Yeah.
You saw a 10-year-old kid, and you freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, he just ran.
You said, abort, 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 get out of here. And, like, the kid was just walking by the building. He didn't know we were in there.
And then you threw your gun into the river. You know how expensive those are?
Yeah, they're expensive, I know.
Like, this is becoming a problem. We can't even go past a school. Like, some of our robberies, schools are just en route. What's your problem? Like, why are you so afraid?
Oh my God, was that paint cans in the corner?
No, well, yeah, they're paint cans.
What are they doing here? Are they on a string?
They're just sitting here.
Someone's probably painting later.
Yeah.
The heck's wrong with you?
You're not going to put them on a string and, like, chuck them down a set of
Why
stairs?
would we put them on a string and chuck them downstairs?
Okay.
And also, what is it with you throwing a stick at every doorknob as if you're afraid it's electrified?
Or burning hot.
Or burning
Why
hot?
would a doorknob be burning hot?
I don't know why. Maybe there's a crazy kid on the other side who's, like, lit the doorknob on fire or something.
You could just pistol whip the kid.
Yeah, just shoot him.
No, not a
Just
kid like this.
Even better.
Look. It's starting to be a hindrance, all right? At first it was just a little quirk.
Yeah.
But now it's getting weird. It's getting weird.
come on. Give me another shot.
Are you sweating?
I'm sweating, okay? Just, is it a little hot in here? Feels like it's a little hot in here.
Oh God! Look, look. We're gonna pull a job tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Good.
it's Christmas Eve.
Okay, Christmas Eve. Okay,
So
I can
we
do
know
that.
this. We know this family's we know this family is away in France on vacation.
Is there a chance that they've left the kid behind, though?
How would they possibly leave a kid behind?
and why?
It happens. Okay, it happens.
It never happens.
Maybe the kid's just trying to sees him and they sees a guy wearing a similar jacket to the dad, and the dad doesn't see the kid or something like that. You know?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Look.
The family is away. The house is empty. We're gonna rob the house.
The house is empty.
Yes.
Are there any flamethrowers attached to the door?
Why would there be a flamethrower attached to
Are
the
there
door?
teeny
That's
tiny little
psychotic.
cars on the ground that'll make me trip and fall and break my back?
Just don't step on the cars.
Oh my God! But what if the stairs are all covered in tar? Okay, and I start walking up the stairs and I have to take my shoe off because I've got tar. Boop. Oh, other shoe comes off because of the tar.
All right, okay, first of
I
all-
step up, sock off now because of the tar. Step up again. Oh, there's the other sock gone. Then I step up again. Bam! What is that tar this time? Is it? It's a nail right through my foot.
Okay, all right, okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, after let's hypothetically
I think
say
there's a
that
better
this-
than average chance of that happening.
Look, you can do other jobs other than crime, okay?
I just want to get back to this thing. So you step on the first step, your shoe comes off with the tar.
Yeah. I'm
You,
like, oh,
you stop
darn it.
going up the steps.
The next step might not have tar, so I step again.
No.
Oh, it
You
did have
step
tar.
off
Damn
the
it!
step. You assess, look at the steps, see, oh, there's tar on all of them. Take your shoe back and go some other way.
That's one way of doing it.
And also, we don't need to ring the doorbells. There's no reason to fear that you're going to get a thumbnail stuck right into your thumb when you're trying to ring the bell.
Why would you even bring that up?
I don't
You
want
didn't
that
even
to
bring
happen.
up.
Oh my God, is that likely?
No.
Okay,
All
look,
of this is highly
look.
unlikely.
Have you guys got a vent map of the house? I don't want to
vent?
stand over any vents because a hot iron maybe plunge through one of the vents and then land on my skull.
Why would you
and leave
stand
a hot
directly under
iron
a
mark
vent?
on my face? Is there a chance that a child will be on the roof throwing bricks at us for this score?
No.
You need some sort of therapy.
Yes.
Guys,
Okay.
come on. I'm trying to be a good part of the gang here. I just want to.
It's not working out. We
No.
need to part ways.
No. This is not happening. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Just give me one more chance, okay? If there's a kid there, we'll he'll probably have a zip line that he can ride out to his tree house, right? So I'll stake out the tree house and back, just in case the kid takes the zip line down there, right, to retreat to another position. He'll probably have a BB gun of some kind as well, I bet. So I don't know what our defense for that could be. I mean, getting shot in the testicles
Just
really
don't
feels bad.
Wear thick clothing. It's just a BB gun. And there won't be a BB. There won't be a kid.
It's Christmas Eve, and you said that nobody was home.
Yeah.
Okay, now, when we drove by doing the casing on the joint, did anybody see any silhouettes in the window that kind of were dancing around at all? Did anybody see anything like that?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. That's good. That's reassuring. Because I bet there's a kid inside who, like, maybe taped a stand-up guy to a model train to make the guys, like, look like they're dancing around. Hold on. If I were to go to the house, would I be greeted by anyone? Would I be greeted by a badass gangster who maybe is carrying a Tommy gun and says, "Hey, I'm gonna get ya," or something like that, and then calls me a filthy animal as I obviously run away while he's trying to shoot me with the Tommy gun.
What happened to you?
These are just hypotheticals that could come up. You know,
You know what? We're gonna pay for your therapy ourselves.
Okay.
Because you seriously need help.
we cut to the therapist.
Well, I think that things are. Well, how do you feel?
I feel frightened when I see a child. I feel confused as to why the child was able to be left home alone. I feel more confused how I was able to go to a city where the child doesn't even live, and yet somehow the child has a home there ready to just torment me further.
I think the best thing for you to do is adopt some sort of child who's always waiting at home for you, and immerse yourself in your fear. So you're constantly going home to a child who's alone. Oh, there's a knock.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought it was my time for my session.
That's okay.
Sorry, doctor. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that time I was left home alone by my parents and I had to fend off those burglars. But I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had a session guy here. I'll come back later.
Okay, because you can't just jump in here.
I'm
People pay for the time.
I
This
know.
is on his
I
time.
didn't know. I guess my watch must have stopped. So
Okay.
all right.
Well,
sorry.
I'll see you and deal with your problem.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is your parents keep leaving you alone. You're a vulnerable child.
Yeah.
You're left home all the time.
Yeah. And
And this,
burglars.
I'm treating this man.
I apologize again. I apologize. I
This man is a kind of a weirdo.
You're not supposed to share that sort of stuff with people.
Yeah, that seems a little inappropriate.
Well, this is
You
your
can't
session.
say
This
that.
is a safe place.
I want him out of here.
I'm going.
He
Like,
wants you
again,
out of here.
I
Do you hear
apologize.
this? He doesn't want you in this session.
I'm going. I'm trying to go.
I know you're trying to go, but you're not going. How do you feel about that?
But I don't. No, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm just going to go.
Stand
I'm
in the
gonna-
lobby for now.
Okay, I will be out in the lobby. Okay.
Be in the lobby. I'm going to bill you for this time, though.
All right.
Doc, this is going to sound crazy, but that's the kid, okay? That is the kid. He's
What
the
kid?
one.
I want you to
What
imagine.
do you mean, what kid? I've been telling you my story for weeks about how this kid was tormenting me. And then I went to New York, me and my partner. And then the kid tormented me in New York. I've been telling you the story for weeks. What do you mean, what kid?
I want you to calm down. I want you to imagine that interaction never happened. I want you to imagine that we've just been in here alone, get into
Okay.
a serene place.
Right, I've been telling you about the kid, and you've been listening. And
Right, let's start about the kid. What does a kid mean to you?
what? It means a tormentor, you know? It's the literal kid is out there in the lobby. What do I do? Do I kill him? Will that help? Do I have to ingest his body? Will that help me? What do I need to do here?
Powerful questions. We're all out of time.
What do you mean? Okay, I'll come back next week.
Okay.
I'll come back next week.
We cut to a tarantula therapist. So, your basic problem was that when you were young, somebody picked you up, put you on a man's face, and the man just screamed and screamed and screamed and tried to swat you off. I'm sorry that happened to you. That must be horrible. I mean,
I believe this is the reason he can't be intimate with me.
okay, all right.
She's going to try to bite my head off.
Well, yes. That's how
That's how we do it.
That's how you do it. I mean, you gotta keep her calm
He
and
has
get
a
in
major fear of intimacy, this one.
I have my eyes on you. Seven of
look,
them.
look,
One is looking in a different direction for
I
threats.
don't think the main problem is your fear of intimacy. I don't think your main problem is the fact that you have to very carefully seduce and pleasure your wife and keep her in a trance-like state while you mate.
That's right.
Because she will attack and kill you. I think your main issue stems back to that memory of you being put on that human's face and him screaming. I think that's where your fear of intimacy comes from, and that's what I'd like to explore.
Her egg sacs are giving off a pheromone that tells me that I should mate, but my innate sense of survival tells me that my head's going to be severed from my body.
Okay, all right. Again, I think you're deflecting here.
This is what I'm working with.
You had a secure home. Then all of a sudden, your terrarium was broken. You had free reign of the house, but it was a little intimidating, a
He
little
couldn't
scary.
handle freedom.
And then
I'm a
these-
wild-born tarantula, unlike this guy,
Then there's the
born in
loud,
captivity.
loud kid screaming through the house. Burglars coming in. You're used as a weapon of fear. And I think that hurts you. And I don't think you've ever been able to move past that.
I haven't. I'm gentler than most people think. I'd like to be able to shed my old skin and grow, but,
When's the last time you did molt? That's another interesting thing.
Been a while. It's been a while.
You really should. I mean, just imagine that that old skin was the skin that was put on the burglar's face. And you're just taking it off. It's not
It is
you
the same
anymore.
skin, actually. It's still the same skin.
Well, metaphorically, it'll be different skin.
Right.
All right, I want to try some role playing.
Okay. I think
Okay.
I think I can go for
Okay,
that.
I want you to be your husband, and I
Okay.
would like you to be your wife. And I would
Okay.
just like to let's share our feelings about this, because this intimacy fear is a problem. It's really what I'd like to delve into now.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead.
Oh, I've been devenomized, so I don't have any. I'm not really a threat to anyone. I like to walk on people's hands and not bite them. I like to say, "Oh, honey, I have a headache again" when it's time to mate. Even though my egg sacs are practically exploding over here at this point.
Okay. Now let's try not to,
Sorry. I'm
remember,
role playing.
you're trying
I know.
to be your
I'm role
husband.
playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
be productive
Maybe try
here.
to think about how he feels and maybe try to internalize that a bit.
Okay. I
From his
feel
point of
like
view.
I'm not even a spider at all. I feel like I'm maybe an ant. Maybe I'm some other lesser insect other than a magnificent spider.
Okay, all right. Well, now your turn. How inhabit your wife, and what do you think she's thinking? Well, how do you see her?
I'm gonna eat your head. Give me your loins. I'm gonna chop that head off.
Well, I mean, we're not.
I like to
making
engage in a little dirty talk sometimes.
That's
yes.
all I hear. That's all I hear with her.
Oh, that's literal. You actually do say that.
Yes, often.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get much out of this. I'd like to book you a few more sessions. Remind me how long you both have to live?
A few more weeks.
Okay.
Something like that.
Maybe let's try for every week then.
Okay. I think we can get through this. We cut back to the Home Alone home from the first thing that we were doing there with Justin talking to his parents. Justin,
Yeah.
your dad and I have been talking, and we were thinking that your request is reasonable.
Oh.
And we're going to spend this Christmas together.
Oh.
And we'd like you to select 2 or 3 other holidays that we can spend apart.
Oh. So we'll get Christmas, but then other holidays.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe Easter and then Thanksgiving and then possibly your birthday, maybe as
Okay.
a third
Yeah.
option.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I kind of like having guys here on my birthday, but I mean, honestly, Easter I could do without.
You wouldn't even
Thanksgiving,
care one way or the other.
Thanksgiving I could do without, and I don't know. Do you want it like Valentine's Day? Because that
That's
doesn't
not a
really
holiday.
involve
No,
me anyway.
no, we'll be out
she
anyway.
says that, but yeah, we want Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
She says that, but she doesn't mean that. Because you know what happens if I don't do anything on Valentine's Day? Oh boy, she would, just chop my head right off.
I bet, Dad, huh?
Yeah, that's what ladies are like,
Yeah.
son.
Women, huh, Dad?
Yeah,
Hey, we're bonding. Look, Mom, we're bonding.
Yeah, I
but
see.
we also love women.
Yes, that's true.
important, too.
Yeah, God.
I never should have stopped seeing John Candy after I met him on that van.
You hussy.
Never.
You hussy.
We cut to New York City. So here's the deal, boys. Here's the deal. We got to follow up the hit movie Home Alone. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
We got to follow it up somehow.
Yes.
My idea for this is to remove the child from a home at all and turn him loose on the streets of New York.
But then he wouldn't be home alone anymore.
Yeah, you'd have to retitle it like Wild Kid or something.
Yeah.
Now, this is the sequel to Home Alone I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we get that.
Maybe the kid goes to a toy store,
But
has a lot of fun playing with toys.
okay.
Oh, that would be great for marketing.
Yeah, we can market a lot of toys there, but I feel we're walking away from the Home Alone concept. I mean, the whole thing is he's home and alone, right? I mean, you have alone. He's in New York City. I'm assuming none of his family's there.
No, none of his family.
Yeah. So he's alone. There's that. But where's he staying in New York City? He's not just living on the street.
No, he's living in like a palatial hotel.
How did he get in a palatial hotel?
Steals a credit card?
Oh my God.
And we partner with a credit card company.
Sure.
That
So-
could bring in a lot of revenue.
So I mean, he's now a thief.
Yeah, we're gonna need him to be a thief if he's gonna stay in this hotel.
Okay, all right. So is it any better than the thieves that he's fighting?
Well,
Oh,
in this one, I envision kind of a newish villain.
okay, I see.
Okay, so it's this poor homeless lady who gets surrounded by birds all the time.
Well, this is more stuff without homes. How is this connected to the Home Alone ideologically?
Yeah. So far, we got a kid who's not at home alone. We got a woman who doesn't even have a house.
Okay, fine. What? I can write it like an abandoned building into the movie. Maybe the kid takes over an abandoned building or something, and
Well, I guess it'll be a home base of some sort.
then I guess we could. I don't know. Maybe the robbers are getting out of jail in New York for whatever reason.
Well,
What's
that's
the robbers? The same robbers.
Well, may as well. It's easy to get them back. You know, it's easy. And then they for whatever reason are chasing the kid because I guess maybe they want to rob a toy store or something like that.
Why would the kid give a shit? It's not his toy store.
Well,
No, he doesn't own the toys.
Look, I'm trying here. You want more home-based stuff? You want to bring it back to the
I mean,
original?
you
I'm
just
trying
call
here.
the police with an anonymous tip. Hey, these guys are trying to rob this toy store. I heard them talking. Maybe just send a guy by, you know?
My original vision for this was the child was totally unrestrained in New York City. Not a wall or roof around him.
Well, whatever happens in this picture, we have to include a role for Hollywood's most powerful, most charming, most dashing, most daring star, Rob Schneider.
Yeah, I like that idea.
He's
That's
an
a
up
good
and comer.
idea.
He's, you know, we got to hitch our wagon to that star because
Some star
he's
power.
on a no-stop rise to comedy legendary, and we really want to get in on the ground floor of this.
Okay.
I feel he could play the lead of the boy.
Okay. And for other comedic relief, we got what? Tim Curry?
Yeah, Tim Curry would be good. Oh, and there's this business guy, Donald Trump. He wants a part in the movie, so we might as well put him in this.
Okay, great. He's a big part of New York. We need him in the picture.
Yeah. You know what? He will always be popular and beloved.
Great. So, okay. So, just to recap, we're all on board with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Now let's work on Gremlins 2.
Guys, Mom, Dad,
Yeah?
I'm a 25-year-old man now.
Yes, we're aware.
And I really think it's time that I spend Christmas on my own, okay? I think that you guys have been a little clingy.
Oh, our
As
baby
parents-
wants to spend Christmas on his own.
You're our baby.
No, I'm not. I'm just your son, okay?
We just really look forward to every year when you just come downstairs and see the presents under the tree and look at your stocking and, oh, what has Santa brought you? And you get your little eyes just light up.
I obviously know that Santa is not real, okay?
Yeah, but
Right?
we make you your little cup of cocoa and
Yeah.
you forget all about that.
You say that, you say you don't believe in Santa, but you're just as excited when you see that stocking every
The
year.
marshmallows make you feel better about that, right? They lull you back into that sort of state
All
of
to
belief.
put on, okay? It's all for you guys' benefit.
So you don't want to spend Christmas with your mom and dad?
No! I thought when I was little and you showed me that movie Home Alone that this was something that just happened to children every so often, you know? The parents would just disappear.
We
and-
would never abandon you.
I know.
We
I've
would
come
never
to realize
abandon you.
that. I understand that now.
Well, don't say never.
Okay, now we're talking.
George.
Well,
never
don't
abandon
say
us.
never. There's circumstances.
Okay, what are
Honey.
the circumstances? We can work this out.
The circumstances that I would abandon you under are pretty specific, and I've thought about them, obviously.
Okay.
With some clarity.
Great.
Number one, should you betray us,
Okay.
you will be abandoned.
He does mention that, yeah.
Okay.
Number two, should you lose the house keys more than 3 times, you will be abandoned.
Yeah. Once is an accident, we understand. Twice, carelessness, but 3 times, it's just unacceptable.
Feels malicious at that point.
And number 3, if you forget to wish your mother Merry Christmas on Christmas.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that then this year,
You're
okay?
what?
I want you to leave on Christmas. I
So-
want to maybe have the creepy neighbor guy over, the one who's always carrying that bucket of salt around.
Why would you invite Mr. McPherson over?
It's such an
Everybody's so
easy...
scared of him.
He's 80 years old. Let him alone.
Yeah, he's old. You should leave him alone. He's got shoveling to do. He's got Matlock to watch. He's got things going on.
Look, okay, I just want to have him over, you know? He seems like a nice guy.
You're going to say Merry Christmas to your mother.
I am not going to say that.
Well, what would you have us do at Christmas then? Where were we going to go?
Why don't you guys go on a vacation? Go somewhere nice.
I just feel so guilty leaving our baby home alone.
I couldn't leave him home alone.
Go to Florida.
What if burglars come in?
That's right. What if they plugged the sink?
Yeah, we can't afford to fix all that water damage.
You know how much we paid for those renovations?
Look, I have a permit to carry a handgun. If a burglar breaks in, I'll just shoot him dead where he stands, okay? It's fine.
Well, I do feel safer now that he has a handgun.
Okay?
Yeah, I do too, actually. You got yours? Because I got mine.
Yeah, I'm always packing, sweetie.
I'm not going to use some weird elaborate trap system.
Don't
like, that would just
forget-
be idiotic.
They're everywhere throughout the house. Okay? Lots
Yeah, we
of
still
them.
set up a lot of
Good.
traps.
Good. Well, okay.
Tons.
Gotta keep you safe.
Yes, all the tripwires are in place. I got a good deal on Claymore mines. I put some of those in the front yard.
I just want to have a nice Christmas alone. Okay?
All right. Okay.
You guys have been cramping my style for too many years.
If that's what you really want, I guess your father and I could go somewhere for Christmas this year.
We are going to go somewhere. We're going to go here to our family home and be alone together.
That's nothing.
What if we're
Christmas
just all in
this
a
year.
different room?
We'll be in a different room in the
I'll
same
hear you're
place.
breathing. I'll still know you're here.
Christmas is sponsored by Raytheon this year. Okay? It's going to be a good Christmas.
Look, we spend Christmas every day, every year the same way. Your father and I have a little quickie before you wake up,
Yep.
and then
Sometimes two.
And then, Dad,
Sometimes three. But
Father
usually
goes
my back,
downstairs and makes sure that Santa has gone, the milk and cookies have been eaten. Then we go downstairs, we open our presents, and then we have Christmas dinner from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
I know, it's a very long dinner.
I've been cooking all month.
Sometimes Santa wishes that half of him eat as many cookies as the other half of him, because sometimes half of him just doesn't get quite as many cookies, and it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's like,
Just go get some more damn cookies if you want more cookies.
It's not me that wants cookies. It's Santa having this debate internally. I feel it in my mind.
He has it every year.
Look, I'm going to be spending Christmas alone this year, okay?
Yes, alone with us.
No, alone by myself.
Together.
Maybe with the weird old guy with the bucket of salt. Or I also met this homeless lady in the park who has a bunch of pigeons. Maybe her.
Look, if we invite one of them over, will you stay?
If you leave, this family's name will be tarnished.
Yeah, we'll change it from Smith to Tarnished.
Well, that's
We'll
Mark our
legally
words.
change it.
okay. Well, I don't have to change my name. I say Smith.
Actually, according to this ledger, which we had stamped by one of those official people,
He looked very official.
this document says that our last names will be tarnished after this, legally.
Yeah, we had it set up.
Yeah.
That way you'd always have Christmas with us for.
I mean, this is blackmail at this point. This is like, hey, if you don't, the kid gets it if you don't give me the money. That's what this is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, your mother's kidney gets taken out.
Yeah, someone's going to take it. And I
Why?
only have the one left.
When I set up my business, I took out a rather large loan from the Yakuza.
Okay.
And I had to agree to certain conditions
I mean,
to afford this lifestyle that
They
we
told
live
us
together.
not to, but they just seemed so nice, and they have such a fun culture.
They are nice. I maintain they are nice unless we break this agreement.
The tattoos are also really something
They
else.
were pretty neat.
Okay, fine. I didn't know the Yakuza was involved. We'll be together for Christmas this year.
Thanks, sweetie. You're making
Good.
your mother so happy.
Now we don't have to commit seppuku.
Thank goodness, because I haven't washed those knives yet.
Also, I didn't understand they make us change our names and then kill ourselves. Like, what's the point of that?
Well, they're very thorough people.
Yeah.
We cut to Yakuza headquarters. All right, guys. I don't understand what's going on here. It's the Christmas season, and yet we haven't had one booking this year. There hasn't been one call for us to terrorize a child inside of a home or go and liquidate an old guy who wants to get away from his parents. There's been nothing.
I've been putting out all those flyers. Have you been putting out the flyers?
I've been putting out the flyers. I've been putting up the posters.
It's a slow Christmas, I guess,
A
boss.
slow Christmas. I see the Mafia's still hitting people.
Yep, they are.
It wasn't slow for them.
Yeah,
See,
well,
the Irish mob's having no trouble.
I mean, they've got a base in here already, right? We're just kind of moving in.
Trying to establish.
Maybe we should team up with the Russian mob. Maybe we could get some action.
Team
that
up
way.
with the Russian mob. Team up. That's not what the Yakuza does.
That's true.
Okay, we're supposed to be flying solo here. We can handle anything.
Maybe we could do some charity crime work. Get our name out there, right? Publicity.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
do some crimes without the expectation of profit.
Yeah. Just show
Yeah.
people what we're all about, and
Okay.
maybe then they'll think we should go to the Yakuza for our crime needs.
I like that. I
Right?
like that a lot.
Yeah.
We cut to a hostage call. Bring. Yes, hello. This is the Yakuza. We have your son.
Give me my son.
Okay. You're gonna have to pay the ransom first.
I have some what do I have? Well, I got a few things. I could give you. I'm looking to get rid of some stuff. I got a couple old bikes you can have. I
No,
got
okay. I was
oh man,
gonna
actually,
say
I could really
this
clean
ransom
this
is on
place
the
up.
house.
The
This
what?
ransom is on the house. We're just trying to build awareness.
You want to take my house?
No. I want to give you this for free. We're gonna release your son for nothing. Just keep
What's
the
this?
Yakuza in mind next time you have crime needs. That's all.
Why would you release my
No
son for
strings
nothing?
attached.
What do you mean no strings
Just
attached?
to build good word of mouth.
It costs you money to kidnap him.
Yes, it did.
Costs you money for the equipment.
And
Costs you money for the
have you
fuel.
been satisfied with the kidnapping experience so far?
Give me my son. I'm not satisfied.
Right. Okay, right. But once you get your son back, you'll be satisfied.
Yeah, and he better be
Okay.
intact too.
100% intact. We haven't cut anything off him. That's usually extra ransom, and we're throwing that in on the house.
Why do you want my house?
I don't want your damn house. I want you to take your son back.
I'll find you.
There's no need. There's no need. We'll release your son right now. Are you satisfied with the service?
Why would you release my son to me for free?
Okay, this
There's
is a
got to
promo.
be a catch.
It's a promo, okay?
A promo.
We get advertising out of it. You tell your friends that the Yakuza was a very pleasant experience.
Oh, I get it. First, you tell me not to tell a soul. Don't tell the FBI. Don't tell the police. Don't tell your neighbor.
Trying
and
to give you the experience,
and
right?
especially don't tell your friends. Now you want me to tell my friends,
Yes.
huh? You want me to really spread the word, and then later you say, "Oh, I betrayed the thing you told me not to do."
Listen, here's what I can do for you, okay? I can offer you an incentive, okay? If you have someone kidnapped by the Yakuza and they pay the full ransom, then we can give you $500.
If I have someone kidnapped?
No, if you have if one of your referrals uses the Yakuza in a kidnapping service.
Well, actually, there is someone I'd like you to kidnap for me.
Okay, so you've been very satisfied with the Yakuza experience so far then.
Well, yeah, thus far, I guess. Actually, you've been pretty thorough. You snatched him up quick.
Right.
I
You didn't
have a
even know
clue.
who it was until we told you it was the Yakuza.
That's right.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna release your son, and then this is a new contract. Then we can give you a 10% discount on this one.
Okay.
So who do you want kidnapped this time?
I would like kidnapped this neighbor of mine.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. He's always going away on Christmas. He's always, leaving his kid alone
Okay.
on Christmas. And his son's never getting kidnapped. And so I'd like him to get kidnapped. And then he can be home alone somewhere. And he can know what it feels like.
Okay. I mean that's a bit convoluted for the reasoning, but it doesn't really matter. The
Well,
Yakuza's
and also,
happy
he
to-
doesn't shovel my walks very much.
Okay, that's whatever. It's fine. The Yakuza's happy to help with this. So I can give you a quote right off the bat here with basic kidnapping services. I'm assuming you're going to want a little torture thrown in there.
Torture? Yes.
Okay.
I do want torture. Make him watch an improv show.
Okay, well, give a little torture. It's a little more advanced than we usually like to torture people. But if this guy, he must really hate this guy.
I hate him with
Okay,
all my
okay.
guts.
And with a 10% discount and referral fee, since you referred yourself, we're going to give you that $500 credit. That goes
Hey.
to you.
Right on.
Okay, so the fee will be $15,000.
Okay, and I assume I should just leave this in a garbage can? Probably in
No,
a
don't
bag.
just leave it in a garbage can.
And you'll swing by and pick it up?
Put it in a nice briefcase, and we'll meet in a coffee shop somewhere.
Is there a garbage can by the coffee shop? I don't-
Probably, but that's not where you're going to put the money.
Great, we meet in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
I put the money in the briefcase. I have the briefcase on the table.
And just leave it there.
I walk over to the garbage can. I shake the briefcase
I don't
out.
know why you're fixated on the garbage can.
It's always been the garbage can every time I've had one of these kidnappings.
Hey, well, you've obviously been working with some pretty shifty characters. With the Yakuza, we like it to be a nice leather briefcase on the table. Everybody has a nice drink of coffee, and then we go our separate ways.
I get it, and the waitress cleans up the table, and she
Yes.
throws everything that's on the table into the garbage, including that briefcase.
Okay, not the briefcase, but if it helps you to think the waitress will throw things away, yes, she will throw things in the garbage.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, great. Wonderful.
Oh, my son's home.
Yeah, right, we released him.
Wow.
Okay?
What a great thing.
Just as promised, we delivered him right back to your door.
Oh,
Totally
that's
intact.
great. Okay, well, I guess I should go talk to him.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Sounds good.
We cut to the headquarters of the Russian mafia. Hey, you guys heard what the Japanese mafia is doing?
What are they doing?
They're giving away stuff for free because it's Christmas.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was mad, but you know what? I think they're teaching us the true meaning of Christmas here. You know? People shouldn't be charging for crimes on Christmas because that's not what Christmas is all about. So
Wow.
I want us to adopt this policy. During Christmas, all crimes are free. And you know what? If someone comes to us with a crime and we don't think we're suited for it, we point out a rival crime syndicate that we think could do it better.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah.
I've actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this for a long time too, guys. Not just Christmas. all the crimes we do, they give us money for them. It's like you do a murder, they pay you.
Yeah.
You know, you steal a crystal, they pay you.
Yeah.
You know, you abduct a child, they pay you. But I remember back in the day before I joined the Russian mob, I was doing these crimes for free and having the time of my life.
Yeah, you know, it's just money's just all this consumerism.
Paints it.
It's just not what it should be all about, you know?
Paints it.
Yeah. Let's go out there and let's make
Make a difference, yeah.
Let's make the world a bit worse for the love of doing it, not because we're gonna get money. You know what? Let's all go hold hands and sing around the tree outside.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great. We cut to the North Pole. So elves.
Yeah.
So we have the flight manifesto ready. We're all going to Paris, France tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, hey, we can't wait.
All of us, Saint Nicholas and the elves.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so excited.
To Paris, France?
Yep. Paris, France. And I bet you none of us get left behind. Okay.
Well, why would you say that? Why would any of us leave left behind?
I'm just saying. You know, you guys look pretty similar.
I mean, you have all our tickets and all that
Sure.
personal information,
do.
right? You're going to do a head count before we get into the van
Of
to go to
course.
the airport.
Of course.
Yeah, we all know each other.
Sometimes
Yeah.
mistakes happen, though.
I don't see how any of us could possibly be left behind. This is
There's
going to
no
go flawlessly.
way.
We cut to the next day when it's just one elf at the workshop.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Santa? Blinky? It's Claus? Oh my god. I'm in the Arctic. Home alone! I go kill myself.
We are at the North Pole. I am a homicide detective, and you are a couple of elves. And somebody cut Santa's head off. And we know because Santa's body was put into a snowman. And when all the snow melted in the workshop, what was there?
Look, he was like that when we got here, all
I
right?
never seen it. That's just how he was.
Huh. Interesting. And you are the elves that found him.
Yes.
Yeah, we reported it right away, didn't we?
Immediately.
And the red blood on your hands.
Red paint from painting toys all day.
That's right. And the bruises on my knuckles, bruises from making toys all day.
Right. And the note that said Santa should die.
Part of a toy. Part of the new line of G.I. Joe action figures.
That's right.
Perfectly legitimate things.
There's a cobra named Santa.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's supposed to be Satan. They spelt it wrong.
Well, I can't figure out what the cause of death was. But I assure you we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Wait, hold on. You can't figure out what the cause of
He was
death-
decapitated.
I know, but
Didn't have a head.
something killed him.
Well, I mean,
One theory would be that a disgruntled elf maybe jumped up with a hacksaw and said, "Die, Santa, die!" and then started sawing his head off right in the middle of the workshop.
the other one would have held him down while that was happening, despite his screams and protests.
While the other elves cheered and said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah."
And slowly those screams would turn to gargles as the saw blade cut into the larynx. But I don't mean to tell you how to do your job.
That's
but
one way it could have went down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that decapitation probably had something to do with the death.
Is that your professional opinion?
Well, I mean, no, I just
Are you a policeman?
no,
Make toys, mostly.
just toys.
That's what I thought.
Day in, day out for some lazy bastard
Who takes
just,
all the glory.
just has to work once a year.
Nobody sits on the elf's lap.
I just can't figure it out, gentlemen.
Having sex with Mrs. Claus so loud.
Oh,
We
God.
know what's happening
oh,
in
God,
there.
we hear it all the time. But I just keep making those Barbies.
Can't figure
One
out.
time, I was riding a reindeer,
Yeah.
and Santa grabbed me by the arm and tore me off so hard it dislocated my little elf
Oh
arm.
God, that guy.
and then he still demanded that my toy output be exactly the same.
The one time he made me slap Blinky while he watched. Just sat there laughing. Ho ho ho! He said, "Slap him again." Oh my God! I this is not a confession, but oh boy, I would like to saw that guy's head off.
I don't blame you. I'd hold him down if you did.
Anyway, sorry. What were you saying?
Well, I just, it's such a shame. You were the only two elves around, and obviously you two didn't do it. So I
Is it possible this was a suicide?
Yeah, maybe he always wanted to kill himself. You know, maybe the pressure just got too much. Only working one day a year.
I thought about that. I thought that this could be a suicide. This kind of looks suicide-y. And then the note, I thought maybe he wrote that to himself. Santa should die. But then you said it was from the toy. And
Yeah,
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's
suicide theory went right out the window.
Darn it.
Oh, hold on. Look what I found on the ground. It's a note. It's another note. I think this might be Santa. Yeah. Oh, this is definitely his handwriting. Dear elves and police, I want to end it all. So I'm going to fall with my neck first onto a saw and roll back and forth until I'm decapitated, as I've always talked about doing.
He did always talk about that.
Yeah, he
100%
mentioned it all the time.
I'm going to put that into evidence.
Yeah, sure.
Can we also enter this photograph of us sawing Santa's head off into the evidence?
Yeah, you might as well put it all in the same envelope.
That's the reason I give you that is because I think Santa must have photoshopped that to make it look like we did the crime to frame us for this.
Which shows you how long he's been planning this suicide
Yeah, exactly.
for. He had to learn Photoshop.
I better seize his computer then.
It's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
We cut to the crime lab where they're analyzing Santa's computer. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but that computer we see is from the North Pole. Pretty sick stuff on there.
I know. I saw it.
He's keeping a naughty list and a nice list of
all
the
these
children of the world.
Naughty, Jill, naughty, Bill, nice, Frank, nice, Jill, Ben, naughty. I mean, what kind of sick bastard what was he into?
Yeah. And I also saw a recipe for gingerbread cookies without sugar.
I mean, that's not.
It's disgusting.
That's pretty disgusting.
That is pretty gross. I mean, I think the potential pedophile thing is.
Look, I got some photos I got to show you guys. And I almost threw up when I saw them.
All right.
Look at these.
Oh my God, there's a kid sitting on his lap.
That's right. I got hundreds of these photos.
What is he doing with all these different kids sitting on his lap?
I don't know. This is just a moment in time.
Oh, this is horrible.
It's horrible,
And
isn't
look
it?
at this. Just disgusting act here, this misshapen gingerbread man.
Okay.
Horrifying.
Okay. I mean, we're really trying to
Work this case here on the child
Yeah, we're
stuff.
gonna go the pedophile angle. I think. I mean, as bad as that
that's
gingerbread
bad,
cookie works.
but this also is just, oh.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of ginger cookies
I don't eat a lot of them.
without sugar, but
They're both bad things. It's just that's
It's just
the
it's just
cookies
one.
probably.
guys,
Okay, all right.
he's also been communicating with a lot of these children.
What?
These children are writing him letters.
Oh, he's making him write him letters.
Laying out their deepest desires,
Oh.
saying, "I hope you bring this to me in the night."
Oh, okay. Oh, planning to meet them. Planning to
Planning to
meet them in a
meet.
location.
And this
Okay.
bastard must be insatiable, because he's got plans for hundreds, maybe millions of these kids on one single
Oh
evening.
my God.
I think he is insatiable. I don't think his appetite can be satisfied because I found something equally, maybe even worse than that.
What?
A recipe.
Or
Diet eggnog.
Okay, all right.
With
Again,
no milk, no cream, no egg.
okay.
what's it made out of then?
Yeah, a lot of kale.
kale.
Yeah. Just revolting.
Okay,
See,
as
even I know
gross-
it's hard to even say. I don't know how to say how
As
gross,
gross
it is.
as that is, Officer Ward, I really think when we're trying this case, we're really going to stick with the pedophile angle.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's where our strongest evidence
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
There's probably
Okay.
more concrete evidence for that.
Yes. For instance, Santa makes them leave specific gifts for him that he names, and they leave. He wants milk and cookies, and the
wow.
kids provide it, just to show that it's like the
he's-
intention.
He's starting to groom them, right?
That's
He's starting to
right.
get them used to taking orders and doing what
That's
he says.
right, exactly.
Sicko.
Yeah, he's sick, all right. He's sick, all right. Speaking of grooming, I saw a lot of pictures in there. He had a lot of photoshops of him with no beard. He's groomed himself right to no beard.
Okay, all right.
That's-
Can you imagine that? A
I mean,
beardless Santa?
he looks weird. He looks weird.
It's weird.
Granted.
It's much more unsettling.
Like, do you even know what we're doing here?
Yeah,
Officer?
cybercrime.
Yeah, cybercrime. That's right.
Yeah, that's correct. And we're trying to catch
A predator.
a predator here.
This
And we
sick predator.
did. We nailed him.
This guy's international. Okay, this isn't just located in one country. He's infiltrated basically every country in the Western
Okay, well,
world.
we got to get Interpol on this then, because I'm sure there's going to be some sort of warrant over there, or information that could really help our case.
This goes even further than you think.
We cut to Interpol. Gentlemen, I think that this hot tub company Could be teaming up with law enforcement. Think about it.
We don't know anything about law enforcement.
We can help them.
We make hot tubs. What are you talking about, law
We
enforcement?
can help them.
How? How can we help law enforcement?
When you do your best work. When you're relaxed.
I guess, yeah.
What helps you relax?
A hot tub.
A soothing hot tub.
Yeah?
What do we sell?
Hot tubs?
That's right.
Indoor pools?
What do we sell? Hot tubs. Indoor pools.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes hand in hand with solving crimes.
How does that go hand in hand with solving crimes?
Well, the investigators need to relax.
Okay, well, they can buy a pool and have it in their house.
Bingo.
But we don't have to team up with them. They can just buy our services.
Can we send them a catalog?
Yeah, we should send them a catalog. We can, you know how psychics help them? We could help them too.
Is it possible that they meant to actually contact the international, crime-fighting organization known as Interpol?
I don't think that's any...
I think it's pretty likely
No.
that that's what they're actually...
And they phoned our business indoor pool instead?
We get a lot of calls because of the similar names, but I don't think that's coincidence. I think it's the universe telling us we got to team up with
Okay,
these
listen.
guys.
Every time you answer the phone now, you answer Interpol. You don't even try to say the actual name of our company. Because we've been getting so many...
The last time you just started snapping your fingers at me, yelling, trace the call, trace the call. I didn't even know what you were talking about. I was just giving a guy a quote.
Well, I think that's the future of our business, gentlemen.
Okay, well...
Okay.
Now, I am here at work. We're all here at work. We left our families, our children behind. Our wives are out doing things. Our kids are being not watched, just being there by themselves.
Mine are in school. Where
Mine
are your
also
kids?
are in school.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why? Why would you do that to your kids?
your
Just
child
leave
just
them at
home
home
alone?
alone. Yeah.
Okay, well...
No, my kids go to school during the day when we're at work.
How are they going to learn to fend off a burglar?
Well, I don't
Or the art
see that.
of the art of booby traps.
I mean, I don't see that coming
I'm
up.
not certain that that's an applicable skill for a modern child.
Well, however we raise our children.
Nevertheless, it's up to you.
Okay, all right, okay. Anyway, yeah. Look, I mean, if you want us to try the law enforcement thing, I guess we could look into it.
Yeah, let's look into it. It's gonna be a big year for Interpol.
We cut to another police station now. All right, folks. I don't know how to tell you this, but your son Justin is dead.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, he's dead.
Shucks.
How did he die?
Well, he was left alone.
Huh?
That time he ordered a pizza.
Yeah?
Oh, darn.
Eating the pizza, he was watching a R-rated movie.
Oh, shucks.
Okay.
Had several scoops of ice cream, and his tummy really started to hurt.
All right.
Golly.
He also met an old man who he thought was really creepy, but turned out to be just a kindly old guy. And then he slipped in the bathtub and fell and cracked his head open.
Oh my God! If he wasn't home alone, he could have stopped this.
Yes, it's true.
Oh.
It's true.
Why was he hanging out with a creepy old guy?
That we're still not 100% clear on.
What brand of hot tub was it? Not hot tub.
Hot tub?
Tub?
It's just a regular old bathtub. What did you mean
The
hot
one,
tub?
the one in our house, right? The one in our house. Our tub.
He was taking
wasn't
a
his
shower?
He wasn't our tub, not in
Yes,
the old creepy guy's house, was
Sorry, yes. In your tub.
Oh.
Oh, in our
In
tub.
your
Okay.
tub.
Okay.
To be clear.
Here in our house that happened?
In your house, yes.
I mean, at first, when you think, leave your kid home alone, go to Paris. It sounds like a great idea, but I guess I can't help but feel partially responsible for
No,
this.
no, don't.
I'm fully responsible. I should have.
Don't feel responsible. Neither of you, okay? This happens to maybe 1 in a million kids who are left home alone. Normally, the situation is much more fun and full of whimsy. They'll have the tummy ache from too much ice cream.
Yeah.
They'll have the pizza all to themselves, the large
Yeah.
cheese pizza all to
Yeah.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They'll visit the creepy old man and have a grand time, and then that'll be it. They'll go home, and you'll arrive just in time for Christmas. The parents, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything will be fine. But in the rare occasion, the 1 in a million occasion, when the burglars break in, they cause the kid to be so afraid that later he'll stumble and fall in the shower.
Oh my God. Like it's supposed to be a 1 in a million chance.
It is. It really is.
Yep.
This is only the first case of this I've seen, to be honest.
Wow.
And I've worked hundreds of cases of kids being left home alone.
I mean, it does sound fun. I mean, you don't think something like this is going to happen?
Yeah.
Well, the sales guy did say that the tub was a little slippy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a tub.
Yeah. Should have got those little grippers.
Now,
come on, don't blame yourself like that. You
It's
can't
my
do that
fault.
to yourself.
you know, maybe when we go to our trip next year, we were going to send one of our children just to New York by
Great,
himself.
that's a
but
great experience.
No, I don't feel right about it
come
now.
on.
What if something happens to him?
Hey. Don't do that. Don't deprive your other children of the experiences that they deserve just because this freak accident happened where a child was left alone and something horrible occurred. You know,
For sure he's dead? Like, did anyone try to revive him?
We tried.
How
We
hard?
tried with all our might. We broke his ribs trying to administer CPR. Everything was done. Everything was done.
Have we got a Ouija board?
We haven't tried to contact his spirit.
You think that might be possible?
I mean, we could give it a try, but I wouldn't hold out much hope.
Okay.
Okay, I understand you're kind of in the negotiation phase of your grief right now. And that's okay. That's okay. But again, next year, I want you to take that trip. I want you to turn your child loose on the streets of New York.
Okay.
They'll probably meet a whimsical homeless person who will show them a new way to look at life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, most homeless people you meet in New York are really nice and then should
Exactly.
just be talked to. And
And then like 1 in a million will take you to a cave and slice your head off.
Yeah.
I mean, like 1 in a million.
what are the odds of that?
Minuscule. And I know because you've had this experience now, you're going to want to think, hey, if I'm going on a vacation, I want to know exactly where my kids are. I want to know exactly that they're with me.
Yes.
But don't fall into that trap, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right. You got it.
We
You know
cut
what?
to next year after their trip. I'm a New York City detective.
Oh, hi, detective.
I had to call you guys in here because the unimaginable has happened.
What?
We won the lottery?
No, you didn't win the lottery. I mean, kind of. In a way, you kind of won the lottery. But it's my unfortunate duty to tell you your child was killed by a homeless guy.
What? Oh my God! 2 years in a row.
Oh, honey, pack the bags. We're going on a trip.
I don't know how this happened.
We're going to go to maybe Bermuda this time.
We left our child home. Alone, not necessarily home, but alone.
Sure.
Twice
I've done
a
100
year.
times.
Two
Yeah.
children are now dead.
And now maybe we'll go to the Bahamas. Wouldn't that be nice? Go there, forget about our dead child. Hey, do a little vacationing. There's a nice place there. It's all inclusive. I've looked at some brochures, and we could go do some jet skiing.
I don't know. I can't help but feel partly responsible for the
Now
death
stop
of the two
that.
children.
Stop that now, all right?
You are. We both are.
No,
Maybe it's a little
you
more
are
my
not.
fault.
Stop that. I won't be hearing none of that, all right?
Is it your fault?
No, it's just a weird coincidence. Like, whoever could have expected something like this to happen, right? Your child went to a toy store, unaccompanied, played with all the toys, everything was fine. He went to the opera,
Wow.
was hanging out in the rafters, everything was totally fine.
Sophisticated kid.
Yeah.
He was hanging around this abandoned building. You know, I think he fended off a couple of robbers. No problem.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, it's normal, total normal Home Alone sort of stuff,
But a
right?
homeless person
Yeah.
just killed him.
Said that he wanted to show him a place where the fish go.
Oh.
And everybody would assume he's like, oh, cool, they take him to the aquarium,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Simple like
yeah,
that,
of
right?
course.
But no, he actually ended up kind of throwing him in the river. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty surprising. We don't see very, very much of this, if I'm being honest with you.
You know what? I mean, it's just a fluke, once in a million chance.
Horrible. We cut to the next time it happens. Honey, the officer's coming down the driveway. Grab the bags. We're
okay,
going
yeah.
on the airplane
Yeah,
again.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey, officer.
Hey, officer.
I'm here to tell you that everything's fine.
Oh.
Your son was not killed, and everything's good.
What?
It's just totally normal.
Oh.
No.
I know you guys might have been traumatized by the last 2 times.
Well, now I just kind of feel empty about it. I mean,
Oh, God, how could this
doesn't
happen?
feel right now.
This is the normal way things go. I mean, you leave a child home alone, the
yeah,
child's
but
just
we've
fine.
just gotten
It's
so
normal.
used to it now that
We had
something-
reservations.
So now we have to go pick up our kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you'll have to pick him up again now, yeah.
Darn.
Worst Christmas ever.
Well, thank you very much for watching that, friends. We really appreciate that. We hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and we hope that everything just stays cool for you forever.
Yeah, and if you're home alone, have some fun with it. trick out the house, set some booby traps, order a pizza, and then make the pizza guy scared for his life as if someone is shooting at him. And don't assume he's going to call the police like most people would do if they got shot at.
I'm just glad I escaped the hail of machine gun fire. No need to get the law
Yeah,
involved.
that's what he'd be thinking.
And you know, we love making comedy for you. So if you want to stick around, hit subscribe, and we'll see you live next time.
Yeah. Look at us up on at Good Improv, any of our social media stuff.
Yeah.
And see what we're up to.
Check you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.